Alright, today's a big day. We're in and I ain't gonna tell you what we're gonna do until later. Right? But my boy here who do most of the bill, who help out, you know, the majority of everything. He doing the honors and he coming now, right? Right? He taking. Yeah, we're going on a road trip day. We're going from Maloney to San Fernando. I'll put a picture of the distance. Yeah. And yeah, hopefully both of the cars make it. They may not, but we'll try our best anyhow. Right? Pray for us, because we need prayers. Alright, I hope you enjoy the video. We have no idea if, you know, we can make it. Right now, we with a car that we're not sure gonna make the trip, and we with a car that we know unreliable. That admire your own beauty, yes? I talking about the car behind, not me personally. But jeez, that car looking good behind, my boy. Not even gonna lie at all. Show that car looking like it on the floor. Jeez. Watch it, eh? All the way up this road. Alex. Oh, dog.
So what are we doing today?
We're going on a road trip. Road trip! Sorry if I get him people. Pressure. Good. Up, boy.
Right now we're coming up to Freeport.
This is how the highway looks. Heading into the countryside. Going on the Old Town Road. They even have music in this car. What's my music now? What's my music now? No music. Only one window can go wrong. We sweated! What do you want to do? And see Paul behind me. He's also like this. Looking wet as ever. There's a little mini update until another update. The car doing alright. We're getting a little wheel up and a little wheel skip from the back right wheel with the subframe bushing bus. Other than that, they're doing a little okay. Not gonna lie, it's holding up. Until the next update. Zoom in. Point Lisas, Kufa. Kufa Point Lisas. Let's cruise in.
I can tell you.
So can you see if how we mask and one of the OGs from Trinidad, Brian Lara, he make a whole stadium for the man. So they even try to model the man exact characteristics on that red ball you see in there, with him swapping the ball there. Yeah. Brian Lara, OG, the goats. Stadium they don't use.
Boy.
South Park. We are now passing South Park. For the people from Trinidad are sorry, but they actually have people from New Zealand that actually watch the video sometimes. So that's to get them a little something, you know, to watch. As you see the sign on top, South Park, you know, the big curve or whatever. These are the people that don't really know Trinidad that much, you know, but you are along for the ride anyways. I appreciate you all the same. I just had to say that. Appreciate you all the same. And now we're in police territory, so we gotta be real careful with what we do and what we say, because if we say police, they might have paid our voice. Experience for the exit.
Ya Toyota.
Best drivers I know too, no? So right now we are in San Fernando. You know. Ooh, what this area I think is Pleasantville. They're already looking to Pleasant now, but with all the road conditions. I do. But yeah. We're almost there. We're ready to reach Pauline's license office here now. We'll just pray first because we need prayers. Hopefully we will succeed in what we want, what we came here to do. Apparently, to go for the pit, they have a kind of rail that is like 6 inches tall. So you gotta be minimum 6 inches to go over the pit. And we wasn't going to get to be able to go over the pit with the front lip, so we just decided to take it off. And surprisingly, the guy who made the lip, Anthony Brown, did it, made the front lip so easy to take off and put on that if it wasn't for him doing that, we would have had to call it off for next day. So Anthony Brown, the designs, I praise it. Thanks for all the support, guys. Hopefully, you know, we get through today. Pray for us because we need prayers. Alright, thanks everyone.
Yeah.
unfortunately it didn't get through. Unfortunately, came all this way, but yeah, it happened. So basically what happened was I went inside, right? We took off the front lip, which would have cleared the pit, right? It did clear the pit. We went I went up by the office and a girl stopped me from going inside. Said I have to do this, that, fill out some form or whatever. They didn't explain how to fill out the form, nothing. They just tell me fill out the form, go by the pit. But they didn't tell us how to fill out the form now. When we finally got the opportunity to go over the pit, we went over the pit, and then the guy was ignorantly saying that I should have go lower, should I make my car lower, the wheel still had space. He said I should have top up the wheel and thing now. I don't want to say the descent of the guy, but he started making fun of the car, this, that, and whatever, and then eventually, with how I didn't follow the form, because I tried to follow the form, but nobody didn't explain how to follow the form. He said that how he wasn't ready, so go outside and come back, and then when we tried to leave, we got stuck because the exhaust was hanging down a little bit lower than the car, and when I said no bother to come back, he not going to transfer the car, which to me is it's not like if I just want the car to move from one owner to the next. It's not like if I wanted it to be roadworthy or whatever. So trying to do things the legal way, really how we jump into some hoops, but I guess we'll eventually figure it out. Yeah. The knock or the squeal? Just take a little few minutes just to put water in it. Look at that B13 man. Spoiler and thing. But yeah, everything good. You just put in water just to make sure it make it up the trip. The return trip. And we'll be back on the road and go on again. So yeah, the car made it fine. We ran into one or two issues, but that is we knew that those problems existed before now. So although it was a shock to meet those problems, we already knew that we couldn't change them. We already knew of the problems' existence now. So like the subframe bushings going through, and we knew that, but we didn't know how it affected like driving. So when you're driving, the wheel does start to make a noise when the bushing mash up. The wheel that closest to the bus bushing does wheel hop, and it does kind of skip as well. So it does, the tires does be making noise as you're driving. But yeah, like I said, we already knew of the problem now. The car made it all the way to San Fernando just fine. It was high enough to like take all the bumps and everything just fine. When we reached license office now, and I watched the pit have a bar that extends 6 inches out above the pit. Alright, seeing cool. We started panic. Well, I started panic because I didn't work with the coilover wrenches now, so I couldn't raise the car. So what we did was we take off the front lip, and that gave me the 6 inches now. Wood, cool. We went over the pit. Now here the thing Sando pit is a dip straight, so it's not a flat surface though. You're literally driving down a hill to get to the pit, right? The incline so steep
that stock OEM level cars that ain't registered yet at OEM height cannot make that incline, that dip over the pit. Can't make it. However, they want me with an old car to make it still, when the new cars can't even make it, right? Anyways, I make it over the pit. The car barely gone over the pit. As I driving up, right? I don't want to say the descent of, you know, the ethnicity of the person who was, you know, supposed to do the inspection, but as soon as he see the car, he started clung it. He started saying things like, I should have dropped it lower, I should have cut one more coil. Started behave like if I ain't spend more money to properly fix the car, like if the car just rocks all over it now. I said, I just laugh it off as normal. I make it over the pit. When I go to, you know, handle him now, he get vexed at me because my documents wasn't like out of the envelope. So I didn't have my documents in hand and I didn't have my form filled. You know, so he get vexed with me. I wasting time, which is understandable in my opinion, because, you know, I should have already have everything outside and ready. However, when I went to the office, a lady who they hire or whatever stopped me and asked me what I come to do. I told her transfer. She gave my form, say fill it out and then go by the pit, and they'll advise you what to do from there. She didn't give no help whatsoever in filling out the form, and the form wouldn't really, so we didn't fill it out either. She said, you know, go fill it out and come back, right? Which she really meant was for we to leave the line, right, which part on the pit, and then go back to the back of the line. So then I had to go back through a whole line again to come back from. But anyway, when I was leaving the pit now, the car couldn't leave because the exhaust stick on the same 6-inch iron that they had all around the pit, sticking out of the pit, my exhaust stick on it. The whole car cleared except for the exhaust down in the back because one of the rubbers on the link bust, so the exhaust dropped a little bit. The exhaust stick on the metal thing and I couldn't leave. If my brethren wasn't there, I would have still be stuck here all now. When I first get stick, he say, yeah, don't bring back this car, I go transfer. That just so I was like, what? Well, I mean, I didn't say anything, but I just, you know, from the time you say that, I was like, yeah, I don't know it was coming anyhow. So my brethren, you know, help organize it. I get out of there and we leave one time. We just stick, we ain't, you know, look like, you know, try to hang around or anything. You put back on your lip and then we come back up the road. Normal.
First things first, rest in peace, Uncle Phil. For real, you the only father that I ever knew. I get my bitch pregnant, I'ma be a better you. Prophecies that I made way back in the veil. Fulfill, listen, even back when we was broke, my team ill. Martin Luther King would've been on Dreamville, talk to a nigga. One time for my LA sisters. One time for my LA hoes. Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows. Don't save her. She don't wanna be.
So yeah, fellas, we're wrapping up the day. Slowly wrapping up the day. I just wanted to say a massive thank you to the boy Alex. Get some real sick shots. And the mechanic, the Mad Max mechanic, you know, who put on a real, you know, impromptu work, you know, and take off the lip, you know, get you on the pit, everything. I just want to say a massive thank you to these two fellas here because them men and them help me out serious. Good, now I don't bring it so, and I move so, yeah. Good, that's alright. I can't even do more. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Alright.
Yeah.
Put this here. Alright. Put this here. Alright. Put this here. Alright. Shit, I can't even do it, yes? Is it here, fellas? Good. Thanks for watching.
Lame niggas can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who know